So, if you're teaching spelling alternatives in Phase 5 and you're looking for some phonics teaching ideas, then here's something you can try. This super sound sorter game is perfect for helping children to make more accurate spelling choices, and it's great for teaching larger groups. I've played this with hundreds of children just like yours, and it really works. I'm going to be showing you a version of the game teaching alternative spellings in Phase 5 using the I sound, but this works just as well with any alternative spellings you want to teach. What you'll need. This super sound sorter game is really easy to prepare. All you need is a grid including the number of columns for each of the spelling alternatives you want the children to be using. You can use the slides that I've included in the description below to print them out as worksheets, or you can teach the children to create their own on whiteboards or in workbooks. You'll notice that I've included some visual representations of the spelling alternatives for the I sound on the slide as a reminder for the children. This builds confidence by really supporting the children's visual memory. I've put a link to a free set of these in the description below in case you find these useful. You'll also need a timer like a stand timer or your phone. I usually use a 1-minute timer for this game. How to play. Step number 1. This is a paired game, so you might want to organise the children into pairs before you start. Step number 2, revise all of the alternative spellings and the spelling rules for the sound or the phoneme that you're going to be teaching all together before you start. My free Super Spellings ebook will be really helpful here. It explains all of the alternative spelling rules for Phase 5, including lists of words to use and exceptions to avoid. It's linked in the description below. Step 3. Explain that the children are going to be sorting the words into the correct columns on the grid using what they've learnt about the alternative spellings. Explain that you're going to say a word aloud like bright, b-r-i-t, bright. The children will need to work in pairs to agree, then record the correct alternative spelling in the right column, playing against the 1-minute timer for each word. I always model this first. Step number 4. Starts the game by saying the first word, bright, b-r-i-t, bright, and then setting the timer. The verbal reasoning behind the choices is important here, so look out for the children working together to agree the alternative spellings they're going to use. When the time is up, how did the children get on? When you've written all of the words, provide the right spellings and a completed grid so that the children can check their own spellings against the phonics rules they've been learning. Can some of the children explain their alternative spelling choices? In the description below, I've put a link to the Super Sound Sorter Game slides that I use for when I'm teaching the alternative spellings for the I sound with the whole class. This game is taken from my Fab Phonics Games book, which is full of games like this. It's available on Amazon and it's linked in the description below too. And these films, also on my YouTube channel, have lots of great ideas for Phase 5 phonics games to help you teach those spelling alternatives in your phonics lessons spectacularly well. If you and your children love playing this super sound sorter game, then don't forget to drop me a comment below. I'd love to hear how you got on. Don't forget, I post phonics ideas and top tips here every single week. So remember to subscribe, click the bell to be notified, and give this video a quick thumbs up for more phonics games just like this one. Bye for now.